What's going on, world? Your man, MrMecc, here with allhiphop.com. I'd like to welcome you to the Mechanism. I'd also like to welcome to the show a brother whose face you may be familiar with. You're definitely going to get more familiar with if he has anything to say about it, and he does. And if we have anything to say about it, and we do, which is why you're watching me talk about him. This is the brother Dave East.
Oh, man, what's good?
What's good with you, cousin? I've had barbershop conversations where, okay, J. Cole is Jay's man. Mm-hmm. Dave East is Nas's man. Mm-hmm. Now, J. Cole is doing numbers. Mm-hmm. Is that your goal? Because Nas has never seemed like the type of artist who's been money hungry. Mm-hmm. He's always seemed like a pure artist, and he's just done what he wanted to do artistically. Mm-hmm. Now, which one of those lanes do you think you fall in, or is it somewhere in the middle?
I would say somewhere in the middle, because I definitely want to get it to a global, get it out there where I am selling out arenas and all of that. Shouts to J. Cole, he definitely killing. But at the same time, that ain't what I'm in it for. I mean, I'm more in it for the respect and the me having my name placed with Nas and with Jay and all of them in the next 10, 15 years. Like, I just want to set my name in stone. Like, I feel like everything else gonna come with it. You know what I mean? So that's my whole grind. I want to be able to influence the next class of dudes coming from my city. Like, I mean, where same way Nas and Kissing them influenced me, I want to be the one that the kids that's 18, 17 right now, they looking at me like, yo, East did it. He from up the block. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm doing it for that reason.
Is he influencing in any way? Is he like, is he in the booth with you? Is he in the studio with you? Is he kind of checking beats with you? Chopping it up?
Yeah, we talk on a regular. I mean, as far as the actual recording process, I do me with that. I take advice from different things he tell me, but we talk more about life. Mm-hmm. I mean, more than music or, the music is a small part of it. Mm-hmm. But we talk more, we just kick it. A lot of times, like the Forbes list record, that came from just a conversation. Like, it's me and him talking about regular life. So we talk more about day-to-day stuff than the music,
And there doesn't seem to be a lot of New York pride nowadays. Like, a lot of the artists who break in New York don't break in New York, or their sounds are from someplace else. No disrespect to ASAP, but he was doing this thing as far as the chopped and screwed movement, and that's a sound mostly known for Houston. Yeah. So there's not like a lot of hometown pride, and I hear a lot of that in the stuff you do. Where does that come from?
That's what I grew up on. I mean, I grew up only listening to like certain artists like Cam and them, Jadakiss and Biggie and Pun and Nas, like. So I will always have that identity as far as New York go. Like, I mean, I still got older cousins and older uncles that don't know nothing about ASAP or don't know nothing about the new. They still knocking big, and you know what I mean. So, and I be around them. I feel like New York don't have no identity. You know what I mean, you go to the clubs, it sound like you don't know they from Chicago, Atlanta. Like, it's no real. If it is a New York sound, they call it boom bap or straight 90s, but they don't even give a new New York artist that got that sound a chance before they just put them in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot, like Joey Badass got a New York sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of his music. You might not understand everything he talking about, but he has his own way of, getting his style of New York across. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's being really accepted crazy by the streets and by the New York radio. You get what I'm saying? I feel like they quick to put something else that's winning somewhere else before they check their own backyard, before they see what's going on in the town. You know what I mean? So that's my outlook on that.
Well, that means opening up to like a whole bunch of different topics. You gotta you with Nas, you're already talking philosophies. I'd be interested to hear like what are some of the things you plan on speaking on in the album. Lord knows 2015 you got enough to go on. There's over emotional rappers, there's police brutality, there's beef. That's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Now you're under a guy who arguably was in one of the last great hip hop beefs. The big one. Arguably he won. Have you two discussed like with that take, have you discussed the Meek Mill Drake situation at all? And
nah, I mean, honestly, like we ain't talk about all that. Like, at the end of the day, like, I feel like a lot of times with beef, people be doing it to themselves. Like, I mean, a lot of times it don't really be no beef. Like, you don't know nobody from, like, we all rappers. We all, it's hip hop. I didn't know you. I didn't know nobody before this. You get what I'm saying? So where's the beef really from? Like, where's it? It ain't from the street. It ain't. You get what I'm saying? It ain't worth. It's on wax. It's music. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like when it gets to that point, it's a sport. You get what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with nobody outside or no rapper. So if it ever, my name ever brought up or anything like that, I'm going to deal with it accordingly. You get what I'm saying? I salute Drake at the end of the day. He could have easily took Meek's image and all of what Meek come with and backed out of that. Like, man, I don't want to mess with that. You get what I'm saying? He took that head on and, you know what I mean? You seen the outcome of that. But at the same time, I don't ever want the beef or any of them, you know, the disses. That don't really move me like that. You know what I mean? I feel like it's fun. Like, Nas don't talk about Ether. You get what I'm saying? Like, me and him never had that conversation. But that was a point in his life where he had to do that. You feel what I'm saying? He was feeling like he was being violated. He violated right back. So, but you can't base nothing he did off Ether. You get what I'm saying? Right. That's just how he handled that situation. You know what I mean? So,
are you prepared to do that if somebody comes at you?
I'm from Harlem, man. Anybody say anything crazy, I never run from nothing. I wasn't raised that way. You know what I mean? I'm not a bully. I'm not looking for it. I'm chilling in my own space doing my thing. I don't say nobody's name. But if my name ever said, you'll hear about it.